So I'm here at the office at the North Carolina location, and it's kind of an interesting day because this is my really my last day of effectively owning and operating the property. So it's Saturday, as many of these videos are, and we'll be closing on this property coming next week. So I'm down here and just thought I would take a moment for personal reflection to sort of see how I've grown throughout this process. And it's interesting because when I first came into this business, remember my background was a programmer, right? So I would sit at a keyboard all day, typing code, didn't have to talk to a lot of people, at least not what we would consider customers or end users or anything like that, just other engineers, other people that were as socially awkward as I am. So when I came into this business out of that world, and I was here in the self-storage world and had customers coming in, I would actually, there were some days I would sit here at this door behind me and I would just pray that nobody came in. Like I was just about hiding behind the counter. I was literally praying, Lord, don't let anybody come today. I'd see a car out there, and I was like, oh, keep driving. Oh no, they're coming in. What do I do? You know, yeah, which is silly because these people are coming in to give me money, right? And it's here I am, the business owner. You know, we need money to come in the door, and I'm sitting here praying that nobody will come in. But that was just where I was at the time. I was just afraid to interact with people, to have to communicate with people, to provide a great service. I was just more awkward. Not that I haven't achieved, you know, anyway, whatever. So I'm still awkward, but it was just a real personal growth for me to be able to talk to people, to be able to provide them value. And really, that's at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. It's not about me. It's about the value that I'm providing people. So if there's not people involved, then there's no value to provide. And if I have no value to provide, then there's no reward for that value, and essentially no money. And so I do believe that that money and financial rewards are given and simply in service to others. And so if you're going to come from some type of a corporate world and get involved in a business like this, you're going to have to interact with people, right? And you're going to have to interact with people that are not necessarily like you, from your social circles, from your financial circles, whatever. Your customers are not necessarily always the people that you're just going to, you know, yuck it up and hang out with at a party. So that's just the reality of it. But what I found is through my time here, I've just met some really wonderful people, really nice, hardworking, just great people. And I think that that's in every business. And I think that a lot of the things that I was going to encounter, I played up in my head, and I had anxiety about it. I've heard that anxiety is practicing failure before it occurs. And so I did that a lot. On the way down here, I was thinking, oh no, I've got to talk to so-and-so today, and I had to overlock their unit, and they're going to be mad at me, and oh, we're going to have this confrontation, this scenario, and it just about always worked out better than I could possibly imagine. And so I was sitting here, and I had those thoughts, and I thought maybe it would be encouragement to you to realize, well, number one, though, if you come to something like this, you're going to have to interact with people, right? That's what we're getting paid for, is to provide service, to provide value. And so if there are no people involved, yes, it's easier, but then there's no value to provide. And so there's no money for you, and then there's no freedom or anything else that goes along with it. So anyway, I hope this was a encouragement to you. I hope it was an interesting topic, and it's just part of this business. It's part of entrepreneurship. It's people that make the world go round, and you can't ever forget that. It's not really about the money. It's about the people that you serve, about the lives that you touch, no matter really what business you're in. So hope you guys have a great day. This is the Self-Storage Guy.